General Bakshi, are we being unfair to the government? Are we being unfair? You've spoken, sir.
Was the BJP on your program repeatedly talking of communal divisive politics and giving 20 examples? I have not said a word of that, and I believe that we must stand united, but I cannot be a silent spectator when you are allowing communal divisive comments on your program and then to boot accusing me.
General Bakshi, Abhishek Singhvi says we're being unfair to the government, overlooking its achievements post 2611, focusing on the few failures. Is that the case?
The proof of the pudding is in the eating. If Mumbai had been safe, we wouldn't have been having this argument. I'm afraid that we have had a breach. We've had a repetition of the attack, and that is what we are trying to discuss. All that I am trying to say is I have been in operations in Jammu and Kashmir. I have been at the receiving end of a whole lot of these do-gooder NGOs, and let me tell you, as a military man, I have nothing a tuppence to take for any political party. I am telling you, as a military man, sir, that your forces are being hamstrung. They are being prevented in the execution of their duties by a whole lot of these which we are being permissive about. You see, there we have the recent case of SPOs, which have also been because of NGO pressure. You know, we cannot use SPOs now. SPOs were used in Punjab. SPOs were used in Jammu and Kashmir extensively. They help you navigate the human terrain, the geographical terrain. Now, suddenly we find because of these NGOs that we have, which you are creating a permissive atmosphere. Somebody has to stand up and take a stand.
Okay.
Where national security comes in, I'm afraid there are no halfway houses. I'm afraid national security takes precedence.
And in India, that's not the case, Mr. Doval. The problem is these issues come to center stage only after an attack has taken place. After that, the government forgets about it. Nobody else is bothered till the time the next attack happens. So there's a certain sense of deja vu. We've discussed all these issues in the past, and yet not much changes on the ground, sir.
Exactly. Actually, that's the point. We are only reacting to the events. My complaint, my thing is not about what has happened in Mumbai. More importantly, what has the government done in last 7 years to build up the capabilities, to build up the capacities to counter the threats to national security, particularly terrorism. The record, out of the 365 recommendations of the group of ministers, everything has been put on the stove. And after 7 years, we have now appointed a committee under Mr. Naresh Chandra to see what has to be done, without saying that the last para of that recommendation said that their shelf life is 5 years, and a new committee will go into what are the national security requirements after the 5 years. Now the debate is, and the debate
Rahul,
is India today more capable? Is India today more capable of meeting the security threat than it was in, say, 2009 or...
No, so what's your answer?